This hasn't sunk in at all. I'm on cloud nine for sure. Obviously, we're in the middle of a playoff run, and that's the most important thing. But today is a celebration for sure, and want to be able to take the time to really appreciate what this means, and that's why we're here. So I'll try to explain how I feel the best I can, but just bear with me. I got to start with my wife. We met when we were 14, 15 years old in Charlotte, North Carolina. And the last 7, 8 years have been amazing. We've both grown into adults. We've moved cross country together, started a new life, and you're my backbone. You allowed me to do what I do, to focus on basketball and my career, and still, have a family. That's the sacrifices you make are unbelievable, and I can't thank you enough for who you are as a person, how you challenge me, how you inspire me every single day. We have a beautiful daughter, one on the way. She's over there smiling at me. I love you so much, and I can't thank you enough for just being there for me, day in, day out. Whether I have a good game, a bad game, we lose, we win. When I go home, things are good, and that's comforting to know. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done for me. Pops, you're the example of what a true professional is on and off the court. I remember a lot of your career, and to be able to follow in your footsteps, it means a lot to me. This is special. I'm really proud of what you were able to do in your career, and I don't take that for granted at all. A lot of people thought I had it easy with the Pops playing, in the NBA, but I'll get to that part down the road. But it was an interesting journey, and just who you are. You made it okay for me to have a family at my age when I started it, and to know that you take care of your business, you'll be all right. So thank you so much. Dub Nation, say it all the time. We got the best fans in the league, man. Speaking of the year I was drafted, we were awful. We were awful. We won, I think, 23 games my rookie year, and struggled a couple years after that, and finally cracked the ceiling and made the playoffs. And you walked in our arena back in, 2009, and even before that, and you wouldn't know that this was a losing team that was well outside the playoff chase by the way that the energy in the arena was every single night. So thank you guys for the support every single night, for making us have the best home court advantage. We're going to need you tomorrow night as well to bring that spirit. We love playing for you guys, and we want to make you guys proud by bringing home a championship, and that's the ultimate goal. This is a minor checkpoint on that mission. So we're going to make a strong push at this thing, and protect Warriors ground and everything that we do. When I found out that I'd won MVP yesterday, I really didn't know what to do. We left the game. We were going back to the house, and I have a bunch of family in town, and they were being really weird from the time I got out the car, like asking me weird questions, pulling me off to different areas of the house, and I couldn't really figure it out. And then my brother comes, he's like, hey, you check something out in your closet, can you show me some shoes? And I'm like, all right, cool. So we walk in the back, and there my whole family are with this shirts on that my team at Under Armour made. And I couldn't really read what it said at first. And they all walk in, and they have their cameras out, and they're just with the cheesiest smiles you could ever imagine, like just with their phones. And I'm looking at Seth, I'm looking at everybody like, what's going on? Like, I got some on my shirt, or something. I don't know what's going on. So I look, and my sister kind of points down. I'm like looking, and they all had basically how they're related to me. My husband is SC30, And at the bottom in yellow font it said MVP. And I couldn't read it at first, so I kind of take a further glance. I'm like, wait, what? Like, for real? I just break down crying and hugging, and it was a great moment that I'll remember for the rest of my life. But after that, I kind of just went and sat in a chair in the corner and just kind of thought about the journey. It was an emotional 10 minutes, you know, just sitting there thinking about all the people that have helped me along the way. And every little part of the story that made a difference in my life. And there are obviously good times and bad times, times I wanted to shut it down, and times where you realize that all the hard work that you put into it was worth it. And it just made me realize how blessed and grateful I really am to be in this position, on this platform, to be able to impact so many people across the world by just, you know, trying to be myself. Draymond, man, you set the greatest screens, man. You and Bogues. He's calling himself the screen setters. We got a little joke that D-League came up with. Every time I walk around with these two guys, they call themselves Steph Curry and the screen setters. But your spirit, man, you're the voice of this team. I try to lead by example and try to be as consistent as possible, but your voice and your spirit every single day, whether it's going well, whether you're making shots, missing shots, it doesn't matter. You're the same person. And we can count on that every single night.
I talk to Luke all the time just about his journey with Kobe and, you know, with the Lakers and championship and stuff. And one thing that, you know, one of the answers I got on Luke is, you know, when Kobe won MVP, they all got watches, and you keep mentioning it, that's like, you know, you're part of it. So I was just wondering what our gift was.
That's a great question, Draymond. I warmed you guys up with the PlayStations last week. That wasn't good enough, though. I understand. That gift was to buy me some time until this announcement, and now I can up the level of the gift before we get out of here in June. So don't worry. I don't know what kind of watches they were, but I'll beat that gift. Next question.
Great. Good. Right here for me, guys, right up front. Right here, 1, 2, 3, thank you. Oh, sorry, no.